Hey, so I'm going to try and take you through a couple of different things today. I'm not a chef, I'm even a hack of a cook, but I want to try and make an awesome kebab. So tonight we're going to cook over the fire on a spit rotisserie. We're going to review the Auspit spit. So for now, what I'm trying to do is going to make a beef kebab. So I'm going to make a bit of a marinade for that. And it's really going to be basically lemon, rosemary, a bit of garlic, salt and pepper, some olive oil. We're going to marinate that for a couple of hours. Then we're going to put it on the spit, let it get ready.
What are you doing?
Well, for the marinade, I also want a bit of lemon rind, because there's lots of flavour in the lemon rind. So get a bit of lemon rind out. So this is the new Auspit that I've just got. I got it from the guys up in Drifter, up at Gloucester. I like supporting local businesses. And yeah, so we're going to make a big beef kebab tonight. So I thought I'd just unbox it and show you what's inside that. Inside of it. This comes in, so some instructions. This must be the motor. Open that up in a minute. This looks like the spikes. Okay. Two other batteries left over. Go in the bin. Instructions. Men don't need instructions. Something like that. Squeeze. We'll put the spike in the ground, light the fire, and then we'll load the meat onto it. So, yeah. So it's cooled off a bit now. The sun's gone down. Getting a bit of bed of coals going. This wood that I've got is shit, and they charge us a fortune for it. It was like $30 a bottle and a bag, and it's literally rubbish. So I've got some wood underneath there, trying to heat it up, trying to get some moisture out of it. But anyway, getting a bed of coals going, put the post in for the Auspit. We're going to make the kebab, put the beef on in a moment, and go from there. Putting the kebab together on the Auspit. So I've been marinating for a couple of hours with the marinade mix we made earlier. It's been in the fridge. So I'm just going to start with a lemon. I'm just going to try it. This is where it gets a bit scary. Just try not to stab myself. Alright, I've got this marinating meat. So I'm just going to go and start, I think, folding it over and putting it down. And some bits, stretching it over onto the spike so it gets attached. Okay. So I think all the way down, if I can just keep spiking a little bit and keeping it all folded up, it will be pretty good. Okay, loading this up. There's no real science behind it other than we just want to try and make sure it's as even as possible and get it nice and squashed up.
And that you don't stab yourself.
And that I don't put the spear right through my hand, which wouldn't be ideal.
No.
So yeah, it's not much of a science here, but it's all layering it up, and it's starting to look it's actually starting to look like a kebab that you get at 3 o'clock in the morning from the servo when you're drunk. But anyway, you would know what that's about, Zoe, so.
Yeah. No worry, I've watched the movies.
Lemon right down and not stab myself, hopefully.
Ooh.
It's about ready to go. It's not perfectly weighted, but it's not too bad.
Not too bad at all. Oh, and there we go. Okay.
It's been on now for about 10 minutes. You can see just flopping around a bit, but I actually want that. I want a few like crispy bits and stuff that goes through. So as it loosens up a bit, I'll tighten the springs. Alright, we're about half an hour in. It's going quite well. It's actually looking really nice. There's lots of juice and marinade coming out of it and kind of self-basting itself. So yeah, happy with the progress so far. 35 minutes in, it's come along quite nicely. Again, this wood that I got is crap. Wouldn't recommend service station firewood, but anyway, it's fine. You can just see the juices that are coming off this meat is just amazing. Some marinade left from when I did it, so I'm just tipping this. Hour and 15 minutes in, coming along quite nicely. So I'm just going to probe the middle of it and just try and get it. So there's a bit more. Just going to let it sit off to the side a bit. It's just getting a bit crazy. Maybe we'll swing it over here. The good thing about this Auspit is you can move the thing quite easily to vary the temperature. So we could stick it right over the flames and crank it right up, or pull it back, and so we might just leave it there for a bit and let it keep going. We're going to put some chips on soon. Cold oil chips. So got some oil and a lot of oil. Okay, should be enough there. And then we got some
inch out of pan.
Whoop. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Cool. All right. 84. Yeah. Okay, the chips are going along quite nicely.
They're really bubbling now. 180.
Okay, the chips aren't far away. The cold oil chips are going well. And I think we'll be carving the spit roast pretty quickly. Certainly the chips have been well, they're looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, they're getting kind of crispy.
Yeah, and the spit's been working a treat. I think that's looking amazing.
So how you
All right.
putting it on here?
Yeah, putting it straight on. So I'm just going to slide it out. I know it's hot.
If it burns me, I'm going to drop it.
I know. Just get some more crispy bits off and then we put it back on. Shining up hummus on here. Bit of awesome.
It tastes like.
This is going to taste awesome, don't worry about that. Look at these chips. How crispy are they? Look at that. So good. Tzatziki. Old JJ's going to have a bit of sriracha. because everything's better with sriracha. All right. These wraps are so cold because it's cold tonight. Look at that.
That looks awesome. Go.
Sriracha on my nose. Yeah. So good.